and I honestly, because like most of my experiences in New Jersey have been just like stopping off I-95 on my way someplace better. And I'm gonna own this here. I grew up in Maryland and in the DC area. New Jersey is just like if you took all of the bad stuff about Maryland and made it like 5% more that way. It's just like, Maryland with 5% more rules, 5% more Italian.
Ocean City, Maryland wishes it was Ocean City, New Jersey when it grew up. That's
fair. I mean, Ocean City, New Jersey is better. Ocean City, Maryland is like, honestly, it's like, hey, what if we took
New Jersey hate?
What if we took we took Ocean City, New Jersey, and then we just added like a lot of crime, like actually like a lot.
Okay, Woody. If New Jersey is so good, why are y'all all moving down into the South?
The weather's not very good.
It's the smell. Yeah, I don't know about the garden state. What's growing in that garden? It smells like socks.
You know what? It has 6% less nickel cadmium than St. Louis. We got that going for us.
There are other options.
Yeah, no, it's either New Jersey or St. Louis. That's where you have to live. And by the way, lots of St. Louis is nice. The county is very nice. Don't malign us with our horrible third world city. It is nice.
That fucking arch of yours gets me every time I see it. That thing is so stupid.
Oh, look, we got half a McDonald's.
Hey,
thing's silly. Look, when you get your hammer murder statistics down, then I'll hear about the tourism opportunities in jolly old St. Louis.
Oh no, you certainly shouldn't travel here for tourism. You might be attacked. Don't do that.
You will be attacked.
But the arch is pretty cool. One thing I don't like is the St. Louis mandate, the city proper, that no building can be taller than the arch.
Really?
And so that has created some odd setups.
It should have a swing in the middle. It should have one of those swings in the middle where you like put the person in the harness where they're on their belly, like Superman, and then you like click, like you pull them way back on the other end and let them swing in the middle of the arch.
That might be tight.
Like the slingshot.
Yeah,
I was gonna. I wish
it should be like one of those
slingshot deportation strategy.
All the way to Canada, all the way to the world's largest slingshot.
That's a long shot.
Faces Canada, Mexico, or one of the oceans, but the idea works in any direction.
Well, it faces.
Just send them east.
It's
east
west
St. Louis.
Yeah, it's west to east. Oh yeah, you could send them to East St. Louis, and they'll very quickly be like, "I want to go home. I want to go back to Honduras. It's nicer than East St. Louis. East St. Louis is such a fucking scab on our city. I hate it.
It's scary.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's like some places bad when they are like, okay, we're going to legally define you as a separate city.
I thought East St. Louis was kind of cool, but I have a little bit of adrenaline junkie in me.
You are a little bit, Woody. You are a total adrenaline junkie, so of course you thought it was fun. Yeah. No, it's dangerous as hell. It's
like visiting Chernobyl.
Sad. It is. It's like you see yards that haven't been mowed in ever. Like it looks like a Sahara. Or not Sahara. It looks like a lush environment where there's just grass that's up to your neck in a yard, and someone lives there. It's some trap house where a bunch of drug dealers live. It sucks. It's an embarrassment to our whole city that is allowed to exist the way it is, with so little actual meaningful reduction in crime. Every fucking year, it's the same thing. We top those lists of like the worst American cities. And I want to be like, no, it's not us. The county's really nice. It's a largely nice place to live. It's just the city proper and East St. Louis that ruin it for everyone else.
Only place that I've been more fucked up is Gary, Indiana. And like, I don't know if any of you have ever played the Stalker games, but that's what Gary, Indiana.
Are there anomalies?
I mean, damn near. Like, so there are
mutated beasts.
Like I've lived in Baltimore, and I've been some pretty gnarly places in Baltimore before. Like there's parts of Baltimore that look like Fallout 3. Like, they've got rubble on the streets.
Yeah.
But it's like, in Gary, it's like there aren't even raiders anymore.
They don't even have raiders. It's desolate.
Just mutants.
It's just like, you just hear like this. A mutated dog walks by.
What were you doing spending time in East St. Louis?
Driving through it.
Oh, yeah. Usually Google directs you around it.
That one's on Google.
It does.
That one's on me for being like, no, this is faster.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fire right through here. I'm pretty low. There's no worse place in America to be low on gas than East St. Louis. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky was pretty sketchy at night. Memphis, there's parts of maybe it was East Memphis that was real sketch late at night. There's parts of Atlanta, I don't even know where they were, but I've been there before and it was sketch. I was in LA one time at a convention, and all the rooms were booked, but I wanted to fuck this girl, so I needed a room to fuck her in, so I was trying to get another room to fuck in, and all of them were booked, so we were having to leave the nice area of LA where the hotels are and go to the I saw 3 gang members pressed up against a wall with cops pointing guns at them. We were only 4 turns from where the nice hotels were. I was like, all right, go back. I'll get the nice room. We're not going deeper into this jungle of scariness. There's definitely some sketchy ass cities. The homeless encampments in
New Orleans.
New Orleans has some wild homeless.
New Orleans, you can't even tell who's homeless because someone who's having a good time basically is wearing homeless garb themselves. They're disheveled. Yeah. They got everything's mismatched. They're drunk.
Gotta look like piss.
Smell like piss.
Gotta look at the shoes.
Or a hobo. You don't know.
Yeah, looking at the shoes clues you in. That's
bare feet.
Joke or story I mentioned on the show many years ago is that I thought my entire life growing up and living in St. Louis that all homeless people were like St. Louis homeless, and then I went to Seattle. And I was blown away. I was like, these guys are wearing Asics and eating out of a bowl. They're doing people stuff, and they seem smug about this.
No, I had the opposite experience.
Really?
Stolen Valor.
When I went to Seattle, when I went to Seattle, I remember I had to walk a very long way to get to E3, to get to the conference or the convention center. And so I would see a lot of homeless on the way there. And there was a dead pigeon that they had eaten. Wild men on the right there next to the sidewalk, and they had picked it to the bones clean, and it was laying there being eaten by ants that they had consumed. And then we all went down to the wharf, I think the wharf or the pier or whatever the fuck, water obviously, and we all had seafood at the same restaurant. And on the way back, we must have walked by a group. It was like in the zombie movie where the coast is clear. And then you turn the corner and there's a horde of zombies just waiting to be go aggro. But it was homeless. Some light shined on them, and 20 grown men kind of sprinted away from us into the shadows. It was so scary. I was like, what is that? It's oh, that's where the homeless live down in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
At least they're keeping to themselves, which is what I liked about the Seattle homeless, because last time I went to a Blues game, our hockey team in St. Louis, because I love the Blues, you leave and everyone who leaves the arena is in an alliance where it's we can't all be assaulted. We have to move as a group. And there's a guy under Highway 40, which is close to a lot of the parking area. And he was just yelling. He was just over and over doing screaming under this underpass, and it was echoing, and it was kind of scary, and you could see him doing it. He wasn't wearing many clothes, and he was just screaming there. And then meanwhile, the calm St. Louis homeless are guys that will touch your shoulder to get you to take a piece of gum from them or something, and it's I'm not going to take your gum because then you're going to demand money of me. This is some fucking Italian, some Rome Rose scheme you're trying to pull on me right now. Like, no, I'm not going to take the icebreakers that you have in your hand right now. I'm certainly not reaching in with my fingers to your icebreakers container to take a mint. You have 6 teeth in your mouth and you're wild-eyed looking at me right now. And so you just have to keep moving. And that's something that shouldn't be abided.
So they're waiting for you, right? The homeless, they know that you're leaving.
They're waiting for you the whole time. So there's one cool homeless that plays a saxophone like shockingly well. Like he's rocking on that saxophone. And so I like that guy. Other than him, everyone sucks. What?
Or does he pretend to be homeless? Right?
I don't know.
The fake homeless, apparently that's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you clean up.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy probably has an apartment and he's just lying.
So after the hockey games in Atlanta, if you in between periods, if you wanted to smoke, you could go out of this little area and go out through these double doors to the exterior, and they had like velvet ropes wrapped around an area for just that, so that you could get outdoors but still technically be a ticketed, like, I'm supposed to be in this building kind of guy. And the homeless would wait right there because they knew that you were coming there, and you had cigarettes. And they would beg for cigarettes and they beg for money. And it was just like a constant presence. And we all smoked like chimneys. So every period we're going out there to smoke. I hate that. I hate when they know you're coming. Like, it's one thing when I'm walking down the street in Vegas, it's awful. The card snapping guys, you've never been to Vegas. So guys approach you on the strip with like a stack of business cards. And usually it's like escort services, weed services, taxi services, anything and everything. They might be pimping their fucking demo tape, something like that. But they're just like hustlers who are coming at you, snapping those cards to get your attention. And they'll trick you into taking one of those cards. They've got like 8. They've got all sorts of different, like, oh, they'll drop the card and you'll pick it up and they'll do all sorts of nonsense to you. I hate those guys too. And they'll have the fucking fake people dressed up as Batman.
Explain the scam.
Yeah.
How do they get you if you get their business card?
They don't really get you. They've initiated conversation with you, but moreover, they're just pushing some sort of thing. Usually it's drugs and sex on the cards that have been given to me. So I was, I'm taking them.
I was like, yeah, is it that hard to push drugs and sex on Kyle? Like,
no, not on me, but
it's like selling air conditioning to me. Like, yes, please.
And there'll be people who they run this hustle where it'll be like 2 really hot chicks in bikinis, and they'll, hey, you want to take a picture? And it's like, yeah. And then they want $50 for the picture. And you're like, I don't want it that bad. It was too late. You already got it now. And then you got to fight the women in the street.